first round of the Western Conference playoffs. 2K Sports brings it to you live once again. Hi, everyone. This is Kevin Harlan. By my side, Clark Kellogg and Steve Kerr. Take a look at the Rockets. A successful outing in Game 1 has them right where they want to be with a chance here, guys, to take Game 2 on their home court.
And anytime you can go up 2-0 in a series, it's not a guarantee, but history tells us that almost always wins. So huge game here tonight.
Well, I'll take it a step further and say whichever team wins this game will go on to win the series, Steve. It's a bold statement to make, but I'm not afraid of bold statements. I do believe that.
Now let's take a look at the starters for New Orleans. Backcourt, Holiday and Gordon. Davis and Ashik control the paint. And it's Evans in at the 3, the small forward. On defense, Houston, the results in their game on Sunday left no doubt.
Yeah, in the end, it wasn't close. They had points coming from all over the floor.
Boy, they were locked in and ready to roll, and offensively, they just had a rhythm that was impressive.
Pelicans shooting their first shots from the free throw line tonight. Andrew Nicholson, he's checked in for Dwight Howard.
Boy, I tell you what, he does not look like the typical big man up there at the line. He has an excellent stroke and a percentage to match.
About 1 minute into the first quarter. And Holiday kicks to Evans. Goes up to the stripe. Rockets with the rebound.
You know, that mid-range jump shot is not his strong suit, even when he gets a good look like that.
Fry passes to Jones. Takes it off the glass. Jones has got his first points of the night.
Boy, beautiful assist. That's a couple of teammates clearly on the same page.
Holiday dishes to Gordon. Evans outside. Here's Davis. The 10-footer finds the target. Here's Fry. Gordon with it. He dishes it to Nicholson. It's Ariza on the wing, guarded by Holiday. Nicholson with the bucket.
You know, when he gets the ball that close to the basket, it's almost an automatic 2 points.
Well, the defense has to battle him down there and keep him out of position in the first place. Do your work early.
Gordon kicks to Holiday. No good. Excellent D that time from Jones. From 12 feet out, off the left rim and out. The Pelicans have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Whoops, they pick off the pass. And it's the Rockets on the break. Here's Fry, finished off the break.
The defense to start and ignite that play was terrific, and I love the fact that they attacked early in the shot clock.
And now that they have the lead, they might even want to get more aggressive defensive. Really attack, try to come up with more steals.
Here's Gordon after the made shot from Fry. Gordon, the pass to Holiday. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Evans. And again, New Orleans has no luck. Rockets have gotten 4 of 6 field goal attempts to drop in the first quarter. Oh, and the dunk by Ariza.
Boy, the floor really opened up for him there.
They sure did. A good job getting it started before the defense can get itself set.
Pelicans trailed by 4. Davis setting the pick for Holiday. And that's Evans penetrating, and that one's good.
That's a nice play there. The more contributors this team can get, the better.
For Houston, they've gone 5 of 7 today so far. Nice shooting to get this game underway. Here's Fry. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
Great job. Taking it right at the defense. I like the aggressiveness.
Yeah, he left him no choice but to foul there.
And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Rockets?
And right from the start, guys, it's apparent they're determined to establish a presence in the paint.
The other thing they've had going for them tonight is their passing. I mean, doing a nice job. Plenty of their points early on coming off assists.
Ryan Anderson, he's checked in for New Orleans. Green comes in for Eric Gordon. And time for a look at the 2K leaderboard. From downtown, this group of shooting guards: was locked in all throughout the regular season. James Harden, number one.
Well, two guard is where we traditionally find the best shooters in the league, and he's no exception to that rule. Look at the success he's having from three-point range.
Well, Steve, he never stops working out there on the perimeter. He's always in motion, constant motion, fighting to get to the open spot on the floor. And that's one of the key things about great shooters. They work before they take their shots. He may be the best long-range shooter in the NBA.
For New Orleans, they have had two chances at the line already, making them both. So for the Rockets, Monty Eunice comes in for Andrew Nicholson, and it's McCallum in for Trevor Ariza. And the Pelicans making a change here as well. Marcus Thornton, he's checked in for Tyreek Evans. Now, here's Brock. 8 points for him. Harden against Green. Clock at 4. Fires from 14. There's Covington, and the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
If you battle for the offensive rebound and come up with it, you're guaranteed a high-quality shot on a foul just like he got there.
New Orleans shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. The first free throw is Daniels. He's checked in for Houston. Pelicans trailed by 5. In a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. So for New Orleans right now, Davis and Ashik control the paint. Xavier Henry is out there with Gordon, and it's Anderson in at the 3 spot. Shot clock at 6. Tipped away. Here's Henry, and he hits the jump shot. Henry's got his first 2 points of the night. We played just over a minute of basketball here in the second quarter. And let's now go to the sideline. We'll catch up here with Doris Burke. Doris?
Hi, Kevin. The Wizard in their last time out against the Pelicans had a huge game. He finished with 31 points, and he was on target the whole contest. Very few misses from him all night. Just absolutely incredible numbers from him in a game you didn't want to miss. So glad we were here to watch it, Kevin.
All right, Doris, thank you. We played at a level that very few players are capable of playing, Clark.
Yeah, I agree. I was just glad I got a chance to witness it. It's always such a special night when a player of his caliber gets so locked in and focused.
And you know, in an 82-game season with so much talent, every once in a while, everything's going to click. And that was definitely the case that night.
Here's Evans after the made shot from Clark. Evans dishes to Gordon. Back to Evans. Outside Gordon. 6 on the shot clock. New Orleans needs to get off a shot. Henry misses.
And the defense got away with a major lapse there.
Ariza, right side. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Boy, he's just dangling from the rim after sending it through there.
You can see which team now has the swagger, Clark, right now.
Yeah, exactly. It's with them.
Yeah, but you don't want to do too much to get an opponent riled up, though, either.
Henry kicks to Gordon. Davis with a screen on Harden. Here's Henry, guarded by Fry. And it's Gordon penetrating. For New Orleans, they have scored 6 points from their 8 attempts at the line so far. First free throw is good.
Here in the second quarter, they've made all of their shots from the foul line. And that's a must-do when you're down. It's a good job from the foul line here. They'll need to continue to convert their chances in order to get back in it.
Now, here's Fry. 10 points for him. Dishes to Harden. There's the steal. Left side, Gordon. And Ashik now atop the Keeney. Outside, Gordon. Like at 6. Here's Davis. And it's thrown down hard with both hands.
Now that's finishing your work right there.
Powerful two-hand, Jim. You're right.
If he's got a few more of those in him, this lead will really start shrinking.
Now, here's Fry. Right side, Jones. Harden the pass to Jones. Gordon against Harden. Here's Here's Fry. That one bounces around and comes back out.
Really high-quality shot there, just a little off with his release.
That miss right there will definitely leave him shaking his head.
Here's Henry. Shot is off. And Houston the other way. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Jones sets the pick for Harden. And he sinks the shot coming off the strong pick. Harden's got 4 points this quarter.
Great job of utilizing that screen and finding space to knock down the jumper. Good basket.
Pelicans trailed by 7. Evans outside. Back to Holiday. Shows the pass to Davis. Blocked. Harden dishes to Fry. A minute 42 left here in the second. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. We'll get a moment now to view the league's stingiest defense. The Rockets #1.
Kevin, their opponents haven't been able to score effectively throughout the regular season because they always seem to have an answer for whatever offense their opponents throw at them.
Catching up on the changes for Houston. Monty Eunice is checked in for Terrence Jones. Robert Covington comes in for Nicholson. And Ray McCallum subbed in for James Harden. Holiday with it. He's picked up by Ariza. And Holiday kicks to Evans. Davis with a screen on Ariza. The drive by Green. Freed up. Nice work off the pick. Green's got his first 2 points of the night.
And that's why teams emphasize the use of screens and picks, just to get you some open looks like that one.
Eunice kicks the Fry. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
Looking to go inside here. It's a good way to try to chip away at this lead. I mean, it's kind of like in football, the running game. Power that thing into the paint.
Houston making a switch. Daniels is checked in. New Orleans also making some changes. Ryan Anderson is checked in for Davis. And it's Thornton in for Tyreke Evans. Green passes to Thornton. 6 to shoot. It'll go. The Rocket lead is cut down now to just 6, and the basket from Green.
Defense pretty much helpless there, stopping that layup. I think too much of a mismatch in terms of height.
Now, here's Fry. 13 points in the game. 19 seconds left in the first half. Another miss by Houston. Here comes Holiday. Ball's not loose. And here's Fry from the arc. And that's not going to go. And we've reached...
Hey guys, let's settle down for a minute.
NBA playoffs, thanks for joining us as we get back to the action here in this game 2.
Talk about being on his game. Look at the numbers for the Wizard. He's got 13 points, and he's come up with a couple of nice steals today, too.
He's been playing a very energetic brand of defense, Clark. You got to love it.
Fry, he's in at point guard. Ariza the 3 and Jones the 4. Andrew Nicholson out there with Harden. It's the 5 for Houston right now. Jones, and the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket's good. He'll go to the line. And the Rockets making a change here. Howard's checked in. Rockets have made 2/3 of their free throws tonight. 6 of 9 to be exact. Pelicans trailed by 7. Loose. And that's out of bounds. New Orleans will retain possession. And there's the 8-second call as they can't get it across half court in time. Rockets leading by 7. Harden up top, defended by Gordon. Harden kicks the Fry. Asik pulls it in.
Looked like he rushed that one, guys. The defense was out of position. He was wide open, just couldn't take advantage.
Holiday dishes to Gordon. Back to Holiday. Kicks Fakes it to Davis. Pass to Gordon. Just 5 on the clock. Another shot, and it's Davis laying it in. Davis has got 8.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
No question. Outed into the painted area and continue to put pressure on that defense. His shooting's been outstanding. Definitely one of the reasons this team is up in this game.
Holiday the pass to Gordon. And that one's on target from the wing.
And they made 3 of their first 4 shots here to start this half.
And Fry kicks to Harden. Pass to Fry. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time. And that's 17 points for the Wizards.
Defender a little hesitant to offer resistance as he bursts to the hoop.
Davis in the corner. Back to Gordon. Outside Holiday. He feeds it to Gordon. Passes it to Reddick. Kicks it out to Gordon. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. Ariza has the open look, and he can't extend the lead to double digits. And now the Pelicans on the break. Holiday is running. Got that one up quick. Holiday's got 4 points now in the quarter. And this gives us a chance to look at the point guards who had the most success from the floor in the regular season. Leading the league in field goal percentage, he always gets good looks.
And that percentage is what you'd hope to get from one of your big men. To get it from a guy who spends most of his time on the perimeter, though, I mean, that's phenomenal.
Yeah, Steve, he has been a laser. That's what coaches call dead-eye shooters, lasers. His #1 job is to create looks for his teammates. But as you can see by that percentage, he's just as good at creating high-quality chances for himself.
With that last huddle, you could see the coaches addressing how they were going to make a tactical adjustment.
And after the coach does something like that, it's on the players now to lock in and follow the lead and execute. If they don't, then the coach will put them on the pile.
That is a terrific effort on the shot. He's giving up a lot of size, but still finds a way to score.
I don't think that affected him in the least, though, Steve. I mean, he made it look like he was the bigger guy.
And a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam. Nice off the determination that time. Hard to get to the rim.
We know he can bounce, and right there an example of how dangerous he is when he's got to pass to the hoop.
And you love the versatility, because being a point guard, and in this situation, they tack on 2 more points, expanding the lead in a pretty deflating way for the defense.
New Orleans making a switch. Doris Burke has for us.
During that break, Coach Rivers had some words for his team. Their transition offense has to be a focal point, he told them. Points on the break are going to be crucial for the rest of this game. Also, he said that he'd like them to operate quickly on offense, finding and taking shots early in the shot clock. Those are likely not the last adjustments they make today, guys. There's still time left in this one. Back to you, Kevin.
And thank you for that, Doris. Now, here is Harden, following the miss by Anthony Davis. Holiday brings the double team. Here's Fry. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2. The Rockets have shot 70% from the free throw line tonight, 7 for 10. Robert Covington's checked in for the Rockets. A. McCallum comes in for Trevor Ariza. New Orleans also making some changes. Kendrick Perkins, he's checked in for Davis. Green comes in for Eric Gordon. And it's Thornton in for Drew Holiday. Now, here's Thornton. He has 6. Evans dishes to Perkins. Back to Evans. Thornton passes to Green. The 11-footer. No good off the back of the rim.
He worked himself into a really good position there, right near the basket. That's the look you want.
To the left wing. Covington kicks to McCallum. Fry dishes to Harden. Houston moving it around. McCallum the pass to Harden. Shot is off. And it's the Pelicans taking it the other way.
the Rocks.
There's 21 seconds left to play in the third. Here's McCallum. He's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Feeds it to Harden. 4 seconds left. That is good. And the Rockets lead by 8.
It's got to be nice for them to know the game in and game out, this offense is going to be there for them.
Throws it from deep. No luck. The points coming in bunches. And we're back. A matchup. And a moment here to look back at our State Farm assist of the game.
Well, no question, this was going to be the winner. Just take a look at the expertise he shows on this basket. Perfectly timed and beautifully placed.
Setting the floor now for the Pelicans. Backcourt, Holiday and Gordon. Davis and Ashik control the paint. And it's Green in at the small forward position. And pushing it up. Here's New Orleans. And then Gordon with the dunk.
Now that could be a major moment in this game. Mark your clock right now. Just when we thought this contest might be over, a steal, a fast break, and it's hold everything time.
Well, they're still in the driver's seat, Clark, so I'm not ready to say it's game on just yet. But another transition basket, well, now it's a different story.
There's the dish to Green. Rejected by Howard. And it's Houston on the break. Harden's got the ball. Offensive rebound. Persistence pays off as they finally hit a shot. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Rockets.
Now we've seen them make that extra effort rotating from the weak side, closing out on their airspace and sending shots back.
You know, one other area they're doing well in is steal. I mean, they've knocked the ball loose a number of times and been able to track him down after the fact. All the defender had to do there was just stay close to him, and he did.
Fry with the ball. And Holiday picks him up defensively. And that one's good. Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. They really want to find that igniter here.
Yeah, that's right. Kevin, the offense has basically been running in place.
They got to get going. He kicks it to Washington. And they're going to count the bucket and send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
And their solid play in the paint continues, guys.
Well, that's been the focus, Clark, as we've watched. I mean, they've created one chance after another inside.
Trevor Ariza's checked in for Daniels. And the Pelicans also making a change. Evans is checked in.
You know, they've been able to depend on his offense all game long. He's drained a lot of shots out there.
And between now and the horn, Steve, the ball should be in his hands as much as possible if they want to continue to build this lead.
Davis setting the pick for Evans. Here's Holiday. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. And so he's picked up his final foul. And he will sit for the rest of this game. Nicholson's checked in for Dwight Howard. All free throws good from Drew Holiday. Rockets leading by 8. Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Nicholson dishes to Fry. It's Harden with the drive. And the pass to Jones. It's stolen by Davis. And now here comes Gordon leading the break. And Drew Holiday. The bucket on the assist by Eric Gordon. 14 points for Drew Holiday.
Seems like they're on their heels every time defensively because the ball continues to go into the post.
Well, if they don't pick up the aggression, things are only going to get worse.
Puts up the baby hook. Nicholson's shot is off. Pelicans trailed by 6. Holiday with it. Now grounded by Fry. And Holiday kicks to Evans. And there's the foul. It'll go on the Wizard. That'll be his second foul of the game. You know, it's apparent there what a leader he is. Always communicating and keeping everyone on the floor in sync.
Yeah, regardless of whether he's having an offense. That's what makes him such a great leader. Just always trying to help his team any way he can.
And here's something else I love about him, guys. If one of his teammates is on the fringes of the game, maybe not as involved as he should be, and he takes it upon himself to get him involved.
And now Doris Burke has an update from the sidelines.
Yes, Kevin, thank you. Monty Williams had some words for his team. He said, no time to waste, fellas. We've got to pick it up right now if we're going to make a comeback and try to win this thing. Let's go all out. Back to you.
Nothing too fancy, just simple execution. That's getting the job done when they need to make every possession count.
I agree, Clark. They need stops, and they can't afford any wasted possessions. Those inside shots are really high percentage looks.
Fader on the way. Hits the front of the rim and out. Houston leading by 6. Inside, here's Jones. It's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. And he can't get the first one. Robert Covington's checked in for the Rockets. Good on the second free throw.
They didn't shoot it well from the line in the first half, but they've turned it around here, and it's helped them secure the lead. I mean, free throw shooting is important when you're trying to pad a lead.
Poked away and stolen by Fry. Lays it in off the breakaway. Fry's got 14 points now in the second half. And the Rockets make it. Gordon against Harden. Gordon the pass to Davis. Fade away. There's the bucket. Good.
It seems like they're finding an open lane to the hoop every time down. It's 5 buckets in a row for them in the paint.
Yeah, on the flip side, Steve, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior.
Fry dishes to Harden. Harden draws the double. Taken away by Holiday. One-on-one here. And there's the dunk to finish it off.
Such a huge play, guys. I mean, that's a 4-point swing pocket. Tremendous steal and conversion right there.
Yeah, and the game is literally hanging in the balance. So a play like that can become an igniter, a possible game changer.
Fry. Holiday with the block. Poked away. He's feeling it. And it's New Orleans scoring again.
You know, they've been so effective when they've been able to get the ball inside.
Some real shortcomings from this defense. I mean, they've given up 5 straight looks in the paint.
Ariza outside. He dishes it to Jones. 6 on the shot clock. Yes!
You know, tired legs can affect you at the defensive end, and I think that's what's happening right here.
I agree, because as much offense as we saw early, we've seen even more a year later.
Nails it! What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
He is feeling a terrific percentage from the field.
Clark, they'll be trying to take as much time off the clock as they can.
Exactly. Expect to see some long possessions out of them going forward.
Here's Fry. Ashik pulls it in.
Hey, the defense was right there, just waiting, doing a nice job of anticipating that play.
Steve, every team needs tough interior defense to be successful.
Back to Gordon. Puts it up from 12. It's good! And what a sensational bucket to bring them within 1.
We're seeing the red-hot version of Gordon right now.
Now, here's Fry. That's doing some skyscraping.
We're talking about a point guard there, Kevin. He can really raise up.
Flashy pass, monster dunk, or whatever it is, this guy's got the versatility to do it.
Houston making a switch. Here's Evans. Buries the triple. A tremendous 3 to tie it up.
This game is...
way up after the break.
Harden inside the three-point line. Oh, no good.
Well, I think the defense got lucky right there. I mean, he's going.
Well, if you're just joining us, the really heated up in this one. As we watch this one. Go now to overtime. Tip-off goes to New Orleans. And away we go here with post-regulation basketball. Courtesy of Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineup for us now in overtime. And so in the game for the Rockets. Fry, he's in at the point. Harden and Ariza out on the perimeter. Terrence Jones out there with Montejunas. They set the pick. Dishes it to Fry. Shoots off the screen. It's good. The assist that time from Harden. And that's 31 points for the Wizards. Outside Gordon. Pass to Evans. Back to Gordon. Evans kicks to Gordon. Good work defensively by Harden. Houston in the lead. Now Fry gets rebounded by New Orleans. Holiday's got 3 rebounds now in this one. Inside. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Yep, that's 5 of their last 6 baskets inside the lane. They have really established themselves inside.
It's gone and stolen by Gordon. Here we go with Holiday running it up the court. And Ashen throws it down.
Just enormous, guys. With time winding down, goes for the steal, and then off to the races.
Big time, Clark. I mean, that is some terrific basketball right there.
And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
He went a decent amount of time before his first turnover there. It's really been a good, safe stretch of basketball from him to this point.
Holiday, the pass to Gordon. To the right side. Anderson dishes to Evans. Here's the screen. Pocket 6. It's to Gordon. For the 3. Yes, and a nice assist from Evans. Now it's a 5-point New Orleans lead.
That's pretty much been the norm for them. Getting their points off assists, great ball movement.
Nice rhythm and flow for this team. Tremendous communication and alertness.
He's so good at recognizing where the openings are and getting the ball to the rim.
And it's Gordon penetrating. And they double up Gordon. Montejunas with the steal. Oh, and a fast break for the Rockets. Nails it.
Oh, what a basket made at the perfect time.
How about the courage and backbone of this guy? Wow.
Now here is Holiday, guarded by Fry. And there's the foul. It'll go on the Wizard. That's his 3rd foul of the game. There's the screen. And Holiday, here we go. Oh, draws the hard foul, and he'll head to the line.
What a game for Howard. 22 points and 2 steals. He's showing us those quick hands today, both when he has the ball and when he doesn't.
Yeah, he's well distributed well on the offensive side, and then ball hawking defensively. He's been impressive.
Can't knock it down, and they really needed that one.
They should be looking at a 3-point lead. Hopefully for them, that just won't cost them.
That's how you get the crowd on its feet.
Huge bucket.
They've been waiting for that one, guys.
We're just over 2.5 minutes into overtime in this exciting game. It's rebounded by Houston. They've led by as much as 10. Evans against Harden. Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation.
Oh, no, you hate to see that. Those are just the kind of errors that can cost you in a game like this.
Gordon goes in. It's in!
Whatever their plan was defensively that time, it didn't work. Not if it results in that shot.
We're now about 3 minutes into this overtime period.